Hi, Mavericks. It's Mrs. Troutwine, and today in math, we are going to get in shape. Oof. Oh, wait. I just read the slide that it's not that type of getting in shape. Instead, we're going to learn about shapes. Okay. Whew, that was a really heavy weight, so I'm really glad that we're talking about shapes in math. Okay, friends, go ahead and get out your bow and arrow to hit our learning target. It says, I can distinguish the attributes of triangles and circles. Pew! Excellent. All right, so we're going to start off today just talking about what are the attributes of a triangle. And the word attributes just means what are the characteristics? How would you describe a triangle to somebody? And typically, if we were in school today, we would be sorting different types of triangles and figuring out how do they look different, how do they look the same. And you can do this activity at home if you cut out different types of triangles, maybe with construction paper or scrap paper or anything like that. But we're going to try to do this without any type of materials today. So wish me luck. So what are the attributes of a triangle? The first attribute of a triangle is that it is a closed shape. Everybody say closed shape. Nice, thanks. A closed shape, that means that all of the corners are closed. So if you make a shape with your hands like this, it's not going to be a perfect triangle, and that's okay. It is a closed shape because there is nothing that can get out of that in-between area right here. If I open it up, even the smallest amount, it no longer is a triangle that is closed. So imagine that you are trapping something inside of your triangle, and if you open it up even just a little bit, it's no longer considered a closed shape. So a triangle has to be a closed shape. In order to be a triangle, it must also have three sides. Everybody say three sides. Good job, three sides, awesome. So that means you can see right here, and I'll use my little pointer. We have side 1, side 2, side 3, and they are all closed. I don't know exactly why I chose such a mean looking triangle, but that's okay. Maybe we can make them happy by the end. And then finally, the last attribute of a triangle is that it has 3 corners. So a corner is where the shape comes together. So we have a corner here, a corner here, 2, and a corner here. So you have 3 sides, 3 corners, and it is a closed shape. Great. All right, so typically if we were together, we would also have a page of different types of circles. Now, this is important to notice that the circles that we would have been cutting out together in class would have all been different colors and different sizes. That actually does not matter in whether it is a circle, considered a circle or not. So that's really important to know. And the same is with triangles. A triangle could be absolutely any color in the world. It does not necessarily have to be a certain color. And it doesn't have to be a certain size. There could be a circle that is as big as a car or as small as an ant. It doesn't matter about the size. Great. All right, so the attributes of a circle, because remember that's the second shape we're going to be learning about today. The attributes of a circle, it is a closed shape. So everybody say closed shape. Excellent. And it has no corners. So that means there are no points where the circle comes together. It is just a smooth, it's just smooth all the way around. So closed shape, no corners. Remember that closed shape means that even if it was open just a little bit, it no longer is considered a closed shape. Great. Okay, so we're actually going to watch a brain pop today, and we're kind of going to be piecing it together. And so because it goes over a couple of other shapes, and we don't need to review those just yet today. So let's go ahead and watch just the part of the Brain Pop about circles and triangles. Here we go.
Moby, that's not gonna work. No, it won't. The wheels are the wrong shape. Wheels work better when they're circles. What is a circle? It's round and curved. A clock, coins, and a pizza can all be circles. Actually, that's an oval. An oval is also curved, but it's shaped like an egg. But I also know shapes that have less than 4 sides. What is a triangle like? A triangle has 3 corners and 3 straight sides. Some triangle sides are all the same length. Other triangle sides are not the same length. Safety street signs, a slice of pizza, and half a sandwich can all be triangles. Yep, and a musical triangle is a triangle too. So you see, Moby, different shapes can be useful in different ways. And you can't have a bike with square wheels. It just won't work. No, it won't. Hey, that's cheating.
Oh, Moby, he is always just my favorite. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed our Brain Pop video. Remember that you do have access from your mybvsd.org. You have access to Brain Pop. And within Brain Pop, you can look up into this little search button right here. You can look up shapes because you can watch the video again, but you can also do quizzes to go along with the lesson. There are really fun games. Let me just give you a quick little preview of this because I thought this was super fun. You can find 3 shapes in each picture. There are circles, squares, rectangles, triangles, diamonds, and ovals. And so you can kind of like look for, oh, there's a circle. There's a circle. And so anyway, you can just play this fun little game in your Brain Pop, since you have Brain Pop access, and there's also the quizzes as well. And then today we're going to do just one Papa joke. Okay, so why did the circle leave the square dance? Why did the circle leave the square dance? Oh my goodness, I love shape humor.
No one wanted him around.
Get it? Around. Oh, good one. Really good one. All right, friends, so let's get back to our presentation. Okay, so if we were together, we would be doing our workbook pages, but we are going to be doing this if you have access to a piece of scrap paper. This is not something you're going to be turning in. We're just going to be working on it together. So if you have any type of scrap paper at all, whether it's a, I don't know, paper bag or paper towel, anything that resembles a piece of paper, you can go ahead and pause the video and grab that now. All right. So the first question asks, I'll even let them read it for us.
Number 1. Which shapes are not triangles or circles? Draw an X on each one.
Ooh, got a little frog in my throat there. I sounded a little funny, didn't I? Okay, so the important part of this, and I think what kind of messes me up sometimes, is that I don't always listen to the entire set of instructions. Did you notice that they want to know which of the shapes are not triangles or circles? And they want you to put an X on each one. So on your scrap sheet of paper, you can go ahead and remember this does not have to look perfect, but you can go ahead and start to keep just a little list of just the shapes that are not triangles or circles. And remember, triangles and circles are the only shapes we went over today. So for example, did you notice that I did my square right there? I did my square because the square is not a triangle or a circle. It does not have 3 sides. It does not have, does not have 3 corners. And it's definitely not a circle. So, all right. So go ahead and pause the video now and press play when you have all of yours written down. All right, so I'll go ahead and show my work right here, and hopefully you got the same answers as well. That this was not a triangle or a circle. This was not a triangle or a circle. This one right here, you might say, ooh, this looks close to a triangle, but is it a closed shape? Not so much. And this one right here, I did an X through that one as well. The bottom right here, these 2 questions, let me read them to you. Let me just clear my throat real quick.
Draw the shape. Number 2, closed, 3 sides, 3 corners. Number 3, closed, no corners.
Oh man, I keep getting that little frog in my throat there. All right, so you are going to pause the video right now and you're going to come up with one shape that is closed, 3 sides, 3 corners. What would that look like? And then one shape that is closed but has no corners. Okay, pause the video and go ahead and work on that now. Great. So you can check your work against Mrs. Troutwine's. Hopefully you got a chance to pause the video. Notice that my number 2 says closed, 3 sides, 3 corners. It is a triangle, but it could be any size triangle. You might have found a crayon close by. It might be a green triangle or a purple triangle. And then here, there's only one shape we could do that we learned about today. It was the circle. So hopefully you have that there as well. Okay, so today when you are looking around your house, I want you to be on the prowl looking for shapes that are triangles or circles, because in a couple of days we are going to be going on a shape hunt in your house. And so maybe you can start getting some great ideas. All right, friends, we shall see you later. Bye.